So this team that is playing, this is not Iranian's team. This is the Islamic Republic's team. If you cannot stand for your own teammates, what can you stand for?
This team is not our team. This team is belong on Islamic Republic regime. That's it.
We are telling actually to international people, we Iranian are the peaceful people. We try to make peace everywhere we are. And we are just supporting the Iranian people. They're fighting. They have been fighting for more than 47 years for just basic needs, freedom.
Freedom.
Scarlett Grace with Rebel News. I'm here at Nathan Phillips Square where the FIFA match between Belgium and Iran, the Islamic Republic's team, is being broadcast. Now, when I arrived here, there was actually a message on the screen that the 3 p.m. match was not going to be broadcast, and I was assuming that was because demonstrators have showed up. People have showed up here with Iran's true flag, the lion and sun flag, in resistance, in protest to the Islamic Republic's team playing and obviously representing the flag of the Islamic Republic that is responsible for the death of 100,000 people since the uprising started at the end of last year. So police have set up barricades here between supporters of a free Iran and supporters of the Shah and supporters of the Islamic Republic and their team. Now, there was only one sad little flag of the Islamic Republic that I can see on that side, where there are dozens of flags for a free Iran, Canadian flags and Israeli flags on this side. There's been some issues with security, not understanding what's going on. Of course, in police, we're trying to have conversations with protesters for Free Iran to understand what their signs meant. Now, one gentleman, actually multiple people, had a sign holding up the name of a former member of Iran's soccer team who is now imprisoned and at risk of execution. And they didn't understand what that was. They wanted to know what it meant, I guess to see if it was to provoke people. They said they do not have a problem with flags, it's signs and messaging, because this is supposed to be a family-friendly event. But unfortunately, the entirety of FIFA has been politicized and has been for many years. It's not just this year where there has been tensions between representation and being allowed to carry certain flags within stadiums and at viewing events like this.
He was asking me, what is this about?
Yeah.
And, why there was, I don't know. But I explained this is Rashid Mazari is the previous goalkeeper of the national team, and he has been jailed after the protests started in Iran. And so basically his teammates didn't say anything about him. He might get executed. And there's another football player, Nasra Abadani, I think, if I'm not being mistaken. He has been sentenced to 20 years in prison. So this team that is playing, this is not Iranian's team. This is the Islamic Republic's team. If you cannot stand for your own teammates, what can you stand for?
There's a huge police presence for a soccer match. Dozens of officers are in between the side supporting the team of the Islamic Republic and the side supporting freedom in Iran.
My Iranian friend, he has wired Bosnians for Gaza. Muslims, that's one answer, okay? They have no loyalty to their, quote unquote countries, same as in the West. Okay, they have no loyalty to their own countries they live in, countries they have citizenship in, but they'll be loyal to Islam.
They massacred more than 100,000 people in January.
Mama, I think you need to explain that you're not bringing politics into it. Politics is in it regardless.
This is soccer. If there is yelling,
Show me
city
the
will turn it off.
Show me you can turn it off if you want. Show me the rule.
What?
But we cannot shout at each other. Because even in the stadium, people are shouting at each other.
The police have absolutely no idea what's going on. They've admitted that they do not know what is going on, why there are tensions here between freedom supporting Iranians and Islamic Republic supporting people from countries all over the Middle East. They've said as much. They don't understand what's happening. When people are on this side over here chanting in Persian, that it could be a threat to public safety because they don't know what's being said. So one police liaison officer had an issue with an Iranian chanting, but not facing the screen. So she essentially said if you are facing the screen and chanting whatever you would normally chant at a soccer game, that's okay. But that the gentleman that was chanting was not facing the screen. He was looking at somebody over there. And that's a problem. So essentially, Toronto police are trying to dictate where people look when they're chanting. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what's going on. It's their incompetence on full display once again. You'd think that if you are sent, that you are deployed to police an event like this, that you would be briefed at the very least on what the conflict is, and in turn, what the laws in the Canadian Criminal Code are in relation to terrorism and support of terrorism. But the police are thoroughly incompetent and thoroughly uneducated and, again, have no idea what's going on. How can you police something when you have no idea what's going on?
This team is not our team. This team is belong on Islamic Republic regime. That's it.
We are telling actually to international people, we Iranian are the peaceful people. We try to make peace everywhere we are. And we are just supporting the Iranian people. They're fighting. They have been fighting for more than 47 years for just basic needs, freedom.
Freedom.
And that's what we are looking for. And to the whole world and to the public, we are the most peaceful people in the world. And you cannot imagine what's going to be the world and the Middle East moving forward when the Iran is free. And our king, Reza Shah Pahlavi, is back.
Yeah, we have one leader.
Shah.
One leader. He is King Reza Pahlavi.
And one
Shah
flag.
Reza Pahlavi.
And one flag. And one flag, lion and sun.
That's it. Thank you.
Islamic regime team is a terrorist team. Islamic regime team Islamic regime team is a terrorist team.
So this particular individual carrying the modern flag of Palestine has actually been identified by our friend Leviathan. According to Leviathan, Alaa al-Sufi was recently granted Canadian citizenship, despite being arrested multiple times, and has made numerous posts on social media supporting listed terrorist organizations, Hamas. According to the Canadian press, he's been charged in connection with several Toronto encampment protests back in 2019 and was charged with obstruction of a peace officer and failure to comply with conditions. He has also been identified as the same individual in this video, stopping an elderly woman from crossing the street, allegedly to attend a Maxime Bernier event. The same tattoo on his right forearm would confirm this. The tattoo appears to be of a Syrian flag, even though when he was at Nathan Phillips Square, he was claiming to be Palestinian. Earlier in the day, before the FIFA match, he was seen at Bathurst and Shepherd with the usual mob of radical Jew haters who invade the predominantly Jewish neighborhood on a weekly basis to harass residents. Here he is, harassing someone who was simply walking down the public sidewalk. Thankfully, police did step in here and stop him. Not that I am in any way, shape, or form a sports reporter, nor do I know anything about the sport, soccer, or any sport for that matter at all. But from what I can tell on the screen, it says 0-0. So from my understanding, that means neither team has scored yet. Now, the side that I am on with the historic, the original, the true flag of Iran is actually cheering for the team of Belgium because they want Belgium to beat the Islamic Republic's team. So if Belgium is actually able to score before the end of the match, there is going to be huge eruptions here on this side. Not because I think anybody cares particularly about how Belgium does at FIFA, but because they want to see the Islamic Republic's team defeated. If you're against terrorist ideology being screamed in our streets, an open glorification of listed terrorist organizations, please head to deporthamas.com. Let's get this garbage, I'm not pointing at the cop, I'm trying to point at the Palestinian flag, out of our country. That's deporthamas.com.